sympathy for the immigrants, you know what I'm saying? We know it's hard for them right now, but don't bring them over to our city of Chicago where we already have more problems. We already got enough crime, already got enough problems. So why would you bring more people that's not even going to be safe into a city that's not safe at all? Chicago's not safe for nobody.
No, thank you. Let me ask you. Can you help me with the solution you'd like to see me do?
Surely, I can help you with the solution. I can give you I give you one simple answer. Send them back. That's the only solution. That's it. Other than that, they will surpass us. It is math. It's simple math. They will overtake us in numbers at the rate that they have kids. They cannot be U.S. citizens. You are dooming our next generation to subservitude. I'm telling you this.
Okay.
It's just simple math.
I know, but
that's it. It's simple math.
I'm very good at math. Let me share something with you. Most of the persons that are here right now, under the technical definition, do not qualify for asylum.
I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned about the children that they have. They will be U.S. citizens, and they will have a voting block. All we have to do now is look at the Hispanic voting block they have now. They get everything they want. Look at our communities. You should see the schools that they have as compared to the.
So while everybody is so concerned about Donald Trump using the word bloodbath in a way that's not even threatening, maybe we should be more concerned about this bloodbath that is about to happen.
Venezuela reportedly emptying its prisons, and those criminals are now entering the U.S. through our southern border. Quote, a recent Department of Homeland Security intel report received by the Border Patrol instructs agents to look for Venezuelan inmates released from entering the U.S. The report, reviewed by Breitbart Texas, indicates the Venezuelan government is purposely freeing inmates, including some convicted of murder, rape, and extortion.
So I would just like to point out that when Donald Trump said that these countries are not sending their best, I'm pretty sure that this is exactly what he was talking about. So, best of luck to everyone, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
The city of Chicago is closing 3 migrant shelters by the end of October. Since 2022, Chicago has seen an influx of more than 40,000 migrants, mainly from Venezuela. The current shelters that are closing have over 3,000 beds, and most of these beds are being unused. The current migrants staying in these shelters will be moved to other shelters once they close. Shelters on Ogden, South Halsted, as well as Lake Shore are being closed. The biggest shelter in the city is the one on Halsted. That's the one that's being closed as well. There has been a few incidents in this shelter, like a child dying earlier this year, as well as a measles outbreak.
$51 million going, that's going to last us only to the end of next month. And what happens July 1st when we're broke again?
Frustration boiled over during a fiery city council meeting as residents and aldermen disagreed on how taxpayer dollars should be used when it comes to migrants.
The bottom line is, we're a sanctuary city. We've been bragging about it forever. We did nothing to prepare for it.
Since last August, more than 8,000 migrants have been dropped off in Chicago from the Texas border, with shelters and respite sites overrun.
Families have been living on the floor in police stations. This is unacceptable.
But those opposed to a massive budget amendment are questioning how the city can suddenly come up with so much money for new visitors when local communities remain neglected and homeless individuals are sleeping on the streets.
How dare this mayor and city council have the guts to give migrants $51 million
During the city council meeting, the public weighed in.
We have not gotten anything for our community, and we are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Enough is enough. And I voted for you, Brandon.
With tensions running high, arguments and interruptions were frequent.
I would ask that you would do it with some level of decorum. I believe that we can have public discourse without demonstrating the worst part of our debates.
This council gave to the migrants came from the opioid settlement funds. I am here on behalf of the Jones family, on behalf of the 37th Ward, on behalf of Black Chicago, on behalf of the entire city to ask you all to vote no and put that money back in the opioid settlement fund. We need that money in my neighborhood. We need that on my block. That woman should not be at Cook County Jail because she's grieving over a random act of violence that caused her to lose her child in front of her face when the city of Chicago has millions upon millions upon millions of dollars to give to people who ain't paid a dime into the tax base. We've been in my building for 52 years. We're about to pay some more taxes. The Jones family has been in their building for 45 years, paying taxes every year on time. So I'm asking y'all to use our tax money for our people. We need it. We got people leaning. We got people rocking. We got overdosing. We